Did you know that 9 out of 10 students who were attending or who are attending online lectures offered by popular brands of quota even for the NEET 2021 or JEE mains and advanced says that they haven't really been able to cope up with this mode of online learning. Just imagine what would be the case for smaller institutes of less repute. Hello students, do you want to be a doctor? If no, then skip this video. If your answer is yes, let me help you with this. Firstly, if your parents can afford to pay for a MBBS course in private medical colleges, you may still not need my help. Well, if no, then you should listen to me till the end of the video. The next and the last option to fulfill your dream of being a doctor is that you will have to compete with about 1.4 million students in India to grab a seat in government medical college. From Assam, the number stands at about 25,000 who appear NEET, National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test, undergraduate program every year for roughly 1,000 seats. That's less than 1,000 seats. The majority of successful candidates are those who drops a year or two. Remember, drops a year or two in preparing hard for the test, in preparing hard for this competition. Only if you are able to achieve in the first attempt. Are you worried now? Please don't be. Success does come only through preparation. So it matters how determined you are to actually prepare for it. What are the choices? If you happen to be truly meritorious, extremely hardworking, self-disciplined, confident enough, and possess a number of good books, you can undoubtedly achieve whatever you wish in your own capacity. If you are not so, then what? The other option for you would be to join professional coaching classes. But don't get fooled by a crash course offer. Let me be frank. What you never could do in 2 years' time, you never learned in 2 years' time. If 2 years was not sufficient for preparation, then that cannot be done in just 2 months crash course offer. Now, you need to know this also. Only genuinely meritorious students are the ones whose names you find in success stories posted by giant coaching institutes. And most of them, ironically, you still find in multiple places. Yes, I mean to say, same topper's name appear in multiple institutes branding. So parents, be careful. Ranks do attract, but figure out failures too. What about the average guidance? You guessed it right. They are among those 95% of the candidates who takes coaching in those reputed institutes, but unable to crack the test, unable to clear the entrance. Disappointed for being an average student? Well, don't be. See, is it the budget or the merit that must be a determining factor to choose coaching or not, whether to go for coaching or not? What is that criteria, the budget or the merit? Let me help you with an analysis to make your choice easy now. If your merit is high, you got high merit and your budget is high, then it will be easier for you to go to quota even and attend offline coaching out there. So your success would be more probable, I would say. Well, if your merit is average, if you are not very highly meritorious but in an average merit, but still you have got good budget, then I would suggest, instead of searching or seeking quota faculties from quota out here in Assam, in your state, in other institutes, better go to quota itself if you've got money. Okay. Well, if you have got high merit, you are meritorious, but your budget is average. Now what? If you have got good merit, then you will find scholarships offered by good institutes. Try to claim those scholarships and prepare for your goal. If you've got no merit, if you are not at all meritorious, your merit is low, but you have got money, your budget is high but you have got low merit. In this case, you will not get success through fair means if you have got no merit. Sorry to say, but we find most of the cases nowadays by foul means, by unfair means, people do get success with the help of budget, but not always, not for every cases. If you have got merit and no money, if you are meritorious, highly meritorious, but you have got no budget at all, but you work hard, then happy to say that your success gets sponsored. There are programs like Super 30, Super 40, etc., who provides total care for you people who are meritorious, but you are highly meritorious, but you do not have funds, you do not have budget, but you have to work hard. So your success can be sponsored. Okay, if I proceed, then we come to this category who have no merit and no money. No merit and with budget, I said that some does foul of unfair way to get choose unfair ways to get success. But if a person have no money and no merit at all, then it's not always in life. It's not that only being a doctor would be a mark of being success, but you can change your dream better. Okay, better choose another dream, take another profession instead of wanting to be a doctor because you have no merit and no fund at all. Okay, so no merit kind of guy, basically, if you can change your habit, though you can still fall in the category of hardworking and then meritorious and then getting sponsored. Okay, so that's the, of course there would be some kind of probability for you people too. Then if you have got no merit and average money, now no merit and average budget, these people I find you should not waste your hard-earned money, though you have as you have got an average budget but no merit. So if no merit, then an average budget, better I would suggest that you should not waste your funds, waste your budget, and not fall into debt. Okay, now my concern is the average guy, the average meritorious student who's neither highly meritorious nor very low meritorious, poorly meritorious. I would say their average merit and their budget is average too. Now you still want to be a doctor. This is the case which is concerning. Your choice mostly is what matters to lead you to success. Now let me help you. And you are the ones in good numbers with the biggest dilemma: where to take a coaching, whether to drop a year, whether or not, whether to choose a BSc course, and whether to hire funds, take up loan or whatever. So you find it very difficult to take a decision. The ones who is of average merit and has got average budget. So first of all, today 2021 batch of students are unfortunate enough. You people haven't got the opportunity to attend more classroom classes. Most of the classes went on online itself. Now I would suggest you should drop a year, but take all these, mark all my words and pick the right choice. You should drop a year, I said, because if you truly have aspire to be a doctor, you have to drop a year, means you have to prepare for a year. Now taking a coaching or not and where to take that I would again have some analysis for you. You should drop a year to relearn the basics first and then prepare hard for the entrance, maybe next year. Now if we talk about different options you have, if you happen to choose for dropping a year, go to Kota, study in cities like Guwahati or Jorhat, or in a local place, or study of your own. Okay. So if you wish to go to Kota, let me tell you, the success rate there is 2 to 5% only, because lakhs of students annually go to Kota for preparation. Lakhs of students, and the success rate is 2 to 5%. In a batch, you find 100 plus students will be sitting in a batch, single batch. So you have to be careful whether we are going to get the individual attention or not. Then the expenditure. If I talk about for annual expenditure, including the fooding, lodging, coaching, materials, everything inclusive, then that would not be less than 4 to 5 lakhs. If I talk about this other cities like Guwahati or Jorhat, the success rate you find interestingly is quite better than that of Kota, because you find thousands of students only goes to these places, not in lakhs. Thousands of students, candidates, they go there for coaching. However, the success rate is 5 to 10%, you can say, and in extreme cases 12-15% possibly, but the average would be 5 to 10%. Okay. And however, in these institutes also you find 50 to 100 people attend a class in a batch. So there also, if they get better attention compared to bigger classrooms, I mean to say Kota classrooms, but then also it's a big number. So individual attention you will find the best in smaller towns, in startups. Okay. Maybe in Super 30 kind of thing. That's I already talked about the choices, how and in which category you actually it leads to you find a seat in the Super 30 or Super 40 programs. Now there's a program called they're called Power 24 in a small town of Bokakhat. Okay, now, this is a initiative of institute called Porhakhali, and here you'll be surprised to know only 24 students would be sitting in a classroom where individual attention is assured in the first place, and the expenditure is okay. I forgot to tell you the expenditure for the smaller cities. That's compared to Kota, where 4 to 5 lakhs in Kota, you find the similar materials, fooding, lodging, coaching, everything accounts for about 2.5 to 4 lakhs, or like on average of 3 lakhs rupees. You have to have a budget of 3 lakhs rupees to study for 1 year course in cities. Okay, and if you talk about this smaller town, as I said, Power 24, where the coaching would be given for only 24 students in a batch, but the success rate, as you can imagine, if 3 students out of 24 even qualify, that's beyond 10%. That would be far better than quota if I talk about the success rate, and even small cities like Guwahati. Okay, and the expenditure here is not 2.5 lakhs, not 2 lakhs, including fooding, lodging, coaching and materials, all collectively in a 1-year program for the droppers batch. This program is assuring only at a price of 1.5 lakhs. Yes, and it is easily it can be easily predicted that this program Power 24, if it grows, then tomorrow, in a times to come, in the days ahead, this kind of programs would be much helpful for students who fall in this category of average merit, where you find the best of the care, and who have got average budget, who may not be able to afford, neither they will be able to get a scholarship, neither their programs would be sponsored, okay, and neither they have got that much merit where they can prepare on their own. So for these people, for you people, yes, this program is going to be a boon. Okay, lastly, I would like to appeal to all of you that all dear students who are in class 12th or who are appearing 12th this year or have passed to class 12th boards of 18 years of age, if you happen to come for a droppers course, droppers batch program, get yourself vaccinated against COVID-19 first. And we are waiting for the classroom course, classroom program to begin, because we found already that the online programs are not at all effective. Okay, so with these words, all the best and thank you for watching.